Blessed ones of the nations of the world, one more time, thus as your brother Dan Moses or say, Yao Sakodi of TRC, Ghana. Coming your way with the program Testimony New World Disorder. This is part 2 of the expose titled Spaghetti Posing as Pasta but is lasagna. Spaghetti posing as pasta but is lasagna. That is our subject for this expose. Let's be guided by it as we go on. The pastor, as we talk here, is not the man of God that preaches with the truth from the word of God. Pastor, as spelled P-A-S-T-A, a criminal who is posing as a shepherd and is aiding the killing and covering up of the killing of his people. He's not a P-A-S-T-O-R, but a P-A-S-T-A, pastor. Humanity and the nations of the world, acquire to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Blessed ones, we say it again, we have given a heads up to His Excellency Joe Biden that the administration of Nana Addo Akufo, his terror government, would not give him the peace to address this problem, and they shall trouble him like they trouble His Excellency Donald Trump. Therefore he needs to sit up and make a decision whether he would allow the administration of Nana Addo Akufo to destroy his administration, destroy his government, destroy his term of office, or he would stand up to the terror government and coward secret killers. Blessed ones of the nations of the Aquaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. The world is aware, humanity and the nations of the world, Ghana knows that there is the Christian Council, there is the Council of State, and all the councils in Ghana. There is the Supreme Court, there is the legislature, the judicial, and all. Yet it has been possible for my national laws and international to be violated. The franchise of the Ghanaian people have been robbed them under the watch of the Supreme Court. Irrespective of all these, Ghana has continued to exercise restraint. However, after stealing the verdict, taking the national throne for Nana Addo Akufo, the Supreme Court, the Council of State, the Christian Council, the politicized national security, all of them, they have watched on for Nana Addo Akufo and his government to run the nation as though there is no law, to continue terrorism against me, and their mission is to find means to continue using terror tactics against me, that I dump information here, documents, records, evidence that would they will use as a ground to claim that there is a threat, and therefore the nation must be locked down. They are politically manipulating issues. America, Barack Obama and his administration for years used this tactic of persecuting me, seeking to destroy my life, compelling me to expose sensitive information openly at the White House. And their strategy had been to use induction of fear tactics in the American people. Their strategy had been the use of staging terror act against their own land, to take the attention of the American people from what was happening to the nation, staging terror act whenever they feel that their government is getting exposed. The Obama administration used these tactics over and over again. The Trump administration, on the other hand, with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo administration, they have used the tactics of the willful killing of innocent Ghanaians. You can be Kofi Annan, you can be Pakwesi Bisata, you can be Jerry John Rawlings. Once they feel that they are getting exposed, you must be killed to divert the attention of the people of America, the Ghanaian people, from knowing what is happening to the Ghanaian people and to America, to humanity. The Trump administration has used the tactics together with the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo. They have used locking down of their nation as a tactic to divert attention from heinous crimes against Ghana and humanity, and continue to use it again. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo continue to seek to use this strategy to lock the nation Ghana. Therefore, they are terrorizing me to find means to lock the people of Ghana down. Ghana, open your eyes. America, open your eyes. We must begin to defend our constitution, defend our state and our people from the terror government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo and their willful secret killing of the innocent. We must take our stand in the defense of our state and our people. There are many in Ghana that are beginning to regret for being Ghanaians. There are some in Ghana that are regretting for being Ghanaians. But however, I urge you, noble Ghanaian, this is the reason why you have to continue believing in your land and your nation until the wicked among our own people in our land, who give our people to be killed and to be destroyed for money, for treasures of the earth, would come to know that no matter what evil they visit on we the Ghanaian people, there are some that still believe in their land and their people, and no death visited upon us will let us give us on our nation and our people. We must take back our land. We must take back the defense of our people, and we must defend our constitution. God bless you. God bless my homeland Ghana. And we stand up to defend our democracy, humanity, and the nations of our cover to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Blessed ones, I tell us over and over again that there is no way this issue of crimes against humanity would be exposed or talked about without getting the United Nations hit, without getting the image of the United getting dented. However, this is what the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo tactically are doing, to use it as a strategy to lock down the people of Ghana. But we would also defend our state, defend humanity, and defend law against the lawlessness. So, United Nations, we have to do this. Ghana, for years, the then Secretary General of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon, and his administration, a clique of his in the United Nations, with the administration of Barack Obama, had to, for years, exploit my two tortured and abducted children, exploit the woe of humanity, the woe of Ghana, to the continuous killing of the Ghanaian people and the willful covering up of heinous crimes against Ghana. Ban Ki-moon, in the pursuit of his political ambition, his discontentment, in spite of the UN mandate entrusted to him, he was not content. He must trample down on the dignity of the African people. Greedy pursuit of his political ambition, hate me and seek the destruction of my life, to the destruction of the innocent people of my land. Ghana, after Ban Ki-moon left office, the agenda by some cliques of his in the United Nations has always continued to be the willful covering up of the heinous crimes against humanity. They are inside the United Nations. Some are the UN High Commission for Human Rights. Some are in the United Nations. That is why in the year 2017, when I had officially left the US to come to Ghana, my land, for a 2-year mission, we had seen the government of Nana Addo Dankwa terrorize me ceaselessly. The moment I started, we see the before the part 1, there was a break. I didn't continue the recording immediately. They also stopped as soon as I started this. They have been, the cell phone is what they used to do this. The places under surveillance, everything that I do here, they see it. So they are alerted that go about with their knowledge. So we continue. Humanity and the nations of the world. During my 2 years mission, the cliques of Ban Ki-moon in the United Nations had to continue supporting the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo for a fiasco investigation leading to the eventual secret killing of Dr. Musumuru Kofi Annan. They manipulated a media personnel, they manipulated her with the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo in a treacherous agenda to cover up the killing of Ghanaians. Eventually, when they were getting exposed, it has to that which they know to do to divert attention from their evils. They had to eliminate Dr. Kofi Annan in secrecy. Ghana, after Kofi Annan was taken out of life on the 18th of August 2018, the birthday of Ethiopia, I had to go quickly to the Menshia Palace. 2 days after, that very day, on the 18th of August, I had to leave Tema for Kumasi. On the 19th, on the Sunday, I had to go to the Menshia Palace to do what God has sent me to do, to the defense and the protection of the life of His Royal Majesty Otufo Osei, because he was and still is on the kill list, the secret kill list. He is on it. Nana Kunedu, Her Excellency Nana Kunedu Adjumani is on the kill list. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is on the kill list. Her Excellency Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman is on the kill list. Ghana, unfortunately, Kofi Annan is gone. His Royal Majesty Otufo Osei is still alive. I am grateful to God for what He sent me to do, and I was not disobedient to the heavenly call, and I did. America, after the mission to Menshia Palace, this also God asked me to do, to leave Ghana in the month of November, quickly, month of November 2019, quickly to the land of US, to go to the US, and then go make a submission to the District Court of Maryland in Green Belt, to go continue pressing for justice, because the government of the terror network of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo and their counterpart in America had used the company that I work for, Sam's Club. They have orchestrated the killing of Major Mahama, and they have burnt him in ashes with a terrorist in Ghana. And I was demanding justice in Maryland against them. And the court has been taken over, and it's the crimes that were being willfully covered up I had to go to the US and continue demanding justice at the court. Make an appeal to the Office of the Attorney General, and then also call on the United Nations for an investigation, a probe, an inquest into the secret killing of Dr. Musumuru Kofi Annan. I went to America, and within 1 week, I had to return to Ghana because I continued to be terrorized. If I had not left, I would have been assassinated. I would have been murdered in America by the administration of His Excellency Donald Trump. I came back under 1 week. I did this on the behalf of humanity, Ghana and the nations of the world. I had to go appeal to the United Nations for an inquest to the killing of Kofi Annan. I had to go appeal to the U.S. Justice Department to hold the District Court of Maryland accountable by demanding that law is ensured, that justice prevails in the covering up of the killing of Major Mahama. In that case, in the covering up of the killing of our people, I had to go appeal to the Office of the Attorney General. This is the stamp of the District Court of Winneba, Greenbelt. This is the stamp. The date on the stamp says November 23rd, 2019. November 23rd, 2018. November 23rd, 2018. Sorry, November 23rd, 2018. That was when, just after the killing of Kofi Annan, after I've been to the, I mentioned 2019, after I have been to the Menchia Palace, under 2 months, August, September, October, Kofi Annan was eliminated in August 18th. A few months thereafter, I had to go quickly to the US to go appeal to the United Nations for a probe into the secret killing. Now, as a cover-up by the cliques of Ban Ki-moon in the United Nations, as a cover-up by the administration of John Donald Trump, let's hear the treachery that was played through the inquiry team of the United Nations as a response to my probe investigation and inquest that I was asking to be carried out on the assassination of Kofi Annan. Ghana, humanity, we must understand that this case has been before the United Nations, before the UN and International Criminal Court Hague since 2012. Officially, it got before the US Justice Department in November of 2018, just a few months after Kofi Annan had been secretly killed. The Trump administration, within the matter of a month and a few weeks, to cover up, removed the Attorney General Matthew Whitaker and brought a new Attorney General to cover up the fact that I have officially approached the US Justice Department for the heinous crime that is being covered up by the District Court of Winneba will not be exposed. So he removed the Attorney General Whitaker from office and brought a new Attorney General. This was done by the Trump administration. And then the inquiry team, my submission that I made for the inquest, investigation and probe into the secret killing of Kofi Annan was not sent to the inquiry team. It was sent to the office of the UN Secretary General. However, diplomatic, political and religious buttons were pushed to let the inquiry team of the United Nations send this treacherous cover-up document to me in response to my inquest. Let me read to us I'll read to us, and then in the next episode, you will expose, you hear my response to the United Nations, Ghana Humanity, United Nations. You will love my response to this diplomatic treachery and willful cover-up agenda to the blood of Kofi Annan by the administration of Nana Addo Akufo Addo and cliques of Ban Ki-moon at the United Nations. I read their response. United Nations Headquarters, Siege, New York, 10017. That is their address on the document from the United Nations to me. When I was calling for an accountability to the secret killing of Kofi Annan, they dated the document 4th January 2019. Let's note the date, 4th January 2019. At the appointed time, I will expose to you what this date has to do with the Efiapokuya whom they exploited in their willful cover-up agenda to the secret killing of Kofi Annan. I would expose to us as we go on. Humanity, let me read to us the content. This is from the United Nations, supposedly to me. Greetings from the public inquiries team. Greetings from the public inquiries team. Now let me give us an idea. The copy of this document which went to the office of the Attorney General. A copy as well went to the United Nations, together with my call for the probe. Let me read from, you see, CC, from this document. You see, CC, the authorities which a copy went to. It says, 1. Sam's East Incorporated, the Sam's Club Company. 2. The Office of the U.S. Department of Justice. 3. The Office of the Administrative Judge, District Court of Maryland. 4. The Office of the Prosecutor, ICC, The Hague. 5. The Office of the UN Secretary General, not the inquiry team of the United Nations. So let's hear what treachery they were playing. Let's read this. Greetings from the public inquiry team. On behalf of the Secretary General, thank you for your letter, which has been referred to this office for a reply. Okay, it has been referred by the Office of the Secretary General for the inquiry team to reply to me. Okay, let's read on. The content of your message have been read and carefully noted. I continue. Please understand that the matter you raised is one of domestic jurisdiction. I take it again. Please understand that the matter you raised is one of domestic jurisdiction, meaning the secret killing of Kofi Annan is a matter of domestic jurisdiction for Ghana. Okay, so let's go on. And does not fall within the competence of the United Nations. Humanity, let's hear this. United Nations, let's hear this. Let's hear this. The United Nations cannot intervene in the situation considered an internal issue under the jurisdiction of a member state. Are we hearing this? Okay, I read on. We can only suggest that you redirect your inquiry to the appropriate department of your country's government for consideration, or seek the expert advice of a legal counsel. This is the United Nations, supposedly United Nations speaking. The Secretary General office speaking through the inquiry team. Okay. Ban Ki-moon's, the remnant of Ban Ki-moon's cronies that are still remained there, speaking through the inquiry team. I read on. Please also note that the International Court of Justice at The Hague, Netherlands, was established to handle only cases brought by member states of the United Nations. The court is not equipped for trying of legal cases of private individuals, regardless of nationality. Thus, the court does not deal with legal issues of private citizens. Again, we would suggest that you consider seeking local legal assistance for your case. For the secret killing of Kofi Annan, the United Nations is not competent to probe it. The United Nations is competent to probe war crimes. To probe Syria war crimes. The United Nations has what it takes. It cannot probe the killing of Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan, who the United Nations tells us was the United Nations, and the United Nations was Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan was not Ghana, and Ghana was not Kofi Annan. I read on. Regarding that, regretting that we cannot offer further assistance in this matter, we thank you for your assistance. We thank you for your interest in the United Nations. Kind regards, Public Inquiry Team, Department of Public Information. Ghana, Humanity and the Nations of the World. Akufo to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Unfortunately, United Nations had a Secretary General, Ban Ki-moon, who, after 10 years of his political, of his diplomatic ambition, he was not content. He must still have rooted in his heart to go take the throne of South Korea, that he will still remain a person of international influence, being the president of South Korea, so he can still have untold influence on the United Nations through the UN General Assembly, that they continue to willfully cover up the killing of innocent Ghanaians, which he uses 10 years to do, to the disappointing of humanity and the nations of the world, through the use of the new terrorist of Nana Addo Akufo, that cliques, religious, political, diplomatic, of Ghana and America have for years engaged into the damaging of the nation Ghana and to the damaging of the nations of the world. Ban Ki-moon was not content. Years after, his guilt and the guilt of diplomatic cliques, religious cliques, political cliques in America, their guilt in the heinous crimes against humanity, the exploiting of my own innocent children, the willful covering up of crimes which has caused the life of Kofi Annan, they were not content. They must find means through the Inquiry Division of the United Nations to take a stand that, humanity and the nations of the, we are incompetent as United Nations to make a probe into Kofi Annan's killing, to make an inquest, to make an investigation into Kofi Annan's killing. Why? Because the guilt hung on the conscience of diplomatic forces, religious forces, political forces in Ghana and America during that 2-year mission, 2017-2019, who took over a section of the media with Nana Addo Akufo. They must give him every support, that they make up willful evidence. You see the state of Ghana hijack every state institution, private institution, 2 years, 2007-2019, to the point of they instructing the terrorists, they can't break my room, enter force in the middle of night to kill me, because the IGP, all of them, they were getting exposed. Ghana and the nations of the world. This so-called document came from the United Nations to me, the Inquiry Division. Let's hear my response to the United Nations, in defense of the United Nations, in defense of Kofi Annan, in defense of Ghana, in defense of humanity and the nations, in defense of democracy. Let's hear my defense, my contention on the behalf of the United Nations and humanity and the nations. Humanity, God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye-bye. We shall continue.